Welcome to Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches, brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. If you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with me through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. So I am Coach Rezzhel for When I Meet You, Untold Stories of Purposeful Living. Your access with me is every Wednesday at 10 a.m. So for my segment today, I will be sharing about your power. So please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. You may also share this Facebook Live to your timeline and Facebook groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So I am Coach Rezzhel, a professional certified life coach with coaching focus on purpose and calling, a certified life coach by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs based in Dallas, Texas, USA. So if you are that person who is in your season, who you are currently like searching for meaning, fulfillment, your purpose, your calling, your mission in life, or the things that you really want to pursue while you are still here on earth, and this is like making you confused or it's not clear to your end and you need someone to help you in the process, do get in touch with me. Now, if you are also that person who wants to do what we do as change agents, you can check more of what we are into by checking our page at Life Coach Philippines, or you can simply give us a call so I can be able to walk you through the process of becoming a certified life coach. So we have a certification on February 19 and 23. So if you are interested, or if you can feel in your heart that you want to go through a certification to be a professional certified life coach, or even if you have questions, it's not clear in your end what we are doing, then do get in touch with me at 0917-586-1661, and I am looking forward to walk you through the process. I am also the operations manager of Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines, offering 24 by 7 coaching services on demand. So we are open. We have a physical hub along Pioneer Street. We are inside Pioneer Center compound. That's in front of Bayanihan Complex. So visit us. Like, it's a place where you can just chill, relax, and eat your favorite food. So we have a whole line of sweet and healthy food. So depending on what you like, what you are into. So we have coffee. We have different beverages line from yogurt, fraps, milkshake, name it. Okay, we also have ice cream for the sweet tooth. We have cakes, waffles, vegan food, sausages. So do get in touch with us, so you can simply check our page at Decaf Coffee Republic to know more about us. But I am looking forward to see you here again. We are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. If you are also that person who wants to just simply connect to someone, everybody on floor, um, everyone that will be serving you and welcoming you on floor are all professional certified life coaches. So if you badly need someone to talk to and you want that sound discussion, do visit us here. We are excited to like just listen to you or however you want. Okay, so we have also a library with books. So if you just want to spend time with yourself, reflect, then this is also the best place to be in. Okay, so again, Decaf Coffee Republic, just feel free to visit us. We're open from Monday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, so let's begin. When I Meet You, Untold Stories of Purposeful Living. So this like whole discussion for the past months is actually focused on self-encounter, the process of really knowing yourself. So what will happen when who you think you are in the superficial level without any form of reflection yet. This is the phase wherein you're just taking in everything in life without processing it if it is truly you. So, what will happen when it finally meets you? That you there is the version of who you really are in responses, behavior, decisions. This is when you go through series of self-encounter, different processes that brought you to a realization that this is who you really are by weakness, by strength. You have finally come to a point of processing the things that the world throws on you. And now finally you have a say, you have the power if you are taking it as a yes or a no, if you're connecting or not, if you're going to embrace it or not. So, along the process of self encounter, you can also encounter your purpose. So, it comes close as you go through the whole process. So, if you are able to encounter your purpose, would you embrace it? Would you accept it with all your heart? And if you accept it, would you stay committed till death? So when I meets you and told stories of purposeful living this morning, I will be sharing one of the most familiar transition of every human being in his or her search towards meaning, calling, and purpose. Okay, let's begin. If I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Okay, so before I will proceed, let me just acknowledge the presence of my fellow coaches. Maraming salamat for joining me today to Coach Part na malayo sa akin. To Coach Nilo, great morning, Coach. To Master Coach Jasmine, to Coach Teen, Leonard, great to see you here, from Life Coach Corner. And now you're finally here at Access, Life Coaching Access. So welcome. And also to Coach Sean and to Coach Teen. So great morning, everyone. So, for this morning, we will be talking about desires, okay? Which is like the first layer of knowing what truly matters to you, or what makes you happy. So, this is like one of my favorite quotes when it comes to reflecting on one's desire. So it never goes away. At some point, if you don't feel it, if you lose it, in the first place, to begin with, hindi naman talaga siya nawala, no? You just need to really take time and take another closer look, when it comes to your desire. Okay, so what is desire? So, this talk for this morning will help you reflect on what you believe will create more happiness in your life and why you believe it. It is important as well to know not that just merely reflecting on your desires and observing whether they are authentically yours or influenced by others can help you release desires that hold you back. So, desire, again, according to our meaning here. So it is a strong feeling of wanting, it is a strong wish for something. It is that feeling that accompanies an unsatisfied state, synonym with ambition, aspirations, and dreams. Okay, so these are the three things to assess your authentic desire. So again, we believe that knowing your desire is also a way of being able to touch with what truly makes you happy. So let's identify if the desires you have in your heart or the things that you are pursuing right now because of your desire to pursue it are truly yours, and not from the expectations of the people around you, of the society, or any other like source of influence other than you really defining it. Okay, so the first thing that we can assess as we reflect on the authentic desires is like identify the circumstances or things or desires that you believe will make you happy. So, like, what are the circumstances or things or the things that you desire that you believe will make you happy? So, it's great to take a moment to pause, no? And really identify what are these circumstances or things that you really believe that will make you happy. Like, for example, what you are doing right now, like where you are right now, and what you are currently doing aside from listening to me. Okay, so is that something birthed from you really identifying that that's what you really want? That's what you really desire. Then the number two point that you can also assess is your whys that make you believe that those circumstances will create happiness. So why do you like more of why do you believe that those circumstances will create happiness? So, after you are able to identify these circumstances or these things that will make you happy, so what's the why behind it or the reason behind it that you believe that these circumstances or these things can truly make you happy? Okay, so the third thing that you might want to also consider is defining the influencers. Okay, so as you identify the circumstances or desires, and you are um able to determine the whys or the reason behind it, then the next thing is you also need to reflect or really define your influencers. Like, is that desire coming from an influence from the society, friends, or is it upbringing? So these things will enable you to assess, to get that honest reflection if the things that you truly want right now, I mean, the things that you desire to pursue, that you think makes you happy. Okay, so being able for you to determine if the influencers behind this these desires that you're pursuing or you want to pursue, after being able to really be clear when it comes to the influencers of this desire, then you can see if these are your authentic desires. Like, are these really truly yours? Or are these desires factors affecting or the results of the different factors affecting your decision in pursuing that desire? So it's great to take a moment of pause and really reflect if all of these are authentically yours. Okay, yun lang yun. By the end of the day, we just need to make sure na these desires are not coming from any form or any influence that is not coming from within you. Okay? So that's why we need to determine if galing ba siya sa society, galing ba siya sa mga friends, or galing ba sa upbringing. So saan nanggagaling yung desire mo, this desire that you thought of that can make you, I mean, once pursued, can make you happy. No, this is like really coming into terms or be coming into peace. No, that what you are truly doing right now or what you are trying to pursue is indeed you, like authentically you. Okay, so if a change you are trying to make isn't working, okay, so this is when you transition in whatever desire you have, and finally you are like pursuing it, no, or if you are transitioning it like from one thing that you're currently doing to another thing which you think is what can make you happy, like that desire once pursued can make you happy as a person. So if a change you are trying to make isn't working, just for example, this is your path right now, or this is what's happening, no, like creating more joy and happiness, it may be that you are trying to change the wrong thing. So that's why it's important to really connect. If what you are trying to change, of course, because of that desire to be happy or to be joyful, no, you just have to really check if it is like the right thing. You are, because if not, then you are probably doing things and creating desires because you think you should, and not because you really want to. So when we make changes or when we pursue this desire that we think can truly make us happy, if there's like something wrong and it's not connecting, it's not flowing, so you might want to also want to check if this is like you creating these things or doing these things, is it coming from a space that you should do it and not because you really want to. Like we need to be careful with those two things when we do things. It's like um it's good to be like to go with the flow, right? Especially if that's what you really want, you're clear in your end that that's what you really want. But from time to time, you will also like have that moment with yourself to like clear your intention if you're doing it because you should do it and not because you really want to. And prayerfully, you do things because you really want to. So you are probably doing it because someone else thinks, yeah, kung nandun ka sa should do. So you are probably doing it because someone else think it's what is best in order to please someone or to avoid being rejected. Making decisions based on what other things is giving away your power. Let me repeat that. Making decisions based on what other thinks is giving away your power. So it has to be you. Even if we like learn things, heard things, and influence at some point, right? That's why we do things. But by the end of the day, take that moment with yourself, like pause, okay, and that before you move, it's really a decision based on what you think. Because if you move making that decision based on what other thinks, then it is giving away your power one moment, like by moment, one moment at a time, until before you know it, you're just like lost in the whole transition. All right, so this is another way of also reflecting it, if what you're doing is really what you really want and not what other people thinks. Okay, so I don't know where you are currently right now, like if there are, to our fellow coaches and to our community learners, if the whole transition that is happening in your life right now, like what you're currently doing or what you want to do in the future, okay, for you to be able to maintain that motivation in you, that you are authentically pursuing your desire, and it's not it's not you doing things because other people thinks you should do it, then you might want to also evaluate and take this time to connect with what you're seeing on the screen right now. So To evaluate how much of your power you give away, consider the reasons that you do what you do, or rather, don't do what you want. Okay, so do you find a strong correlation between the areas of your life you are unsatisfied with and the areas of your life you allow others to determine for you? Okay, so if you can see on the screen that's there's a question there. Do you find yourself resisting change for any of the following reasons, like fear of repercussions from others, guilt over hurting someone else, guilt over disappointing another, fear of being judged, criticized, or rejected? So take time to reflect on those reasons why you do certain things or why you say that this is your desire. It's really more of you being able to like make sure that you still have the power, the accountability to the kind of life that you really want. Because by the end of the day, we don't want to live someone else's life. Okay, our days are numbered here on earth, and we are called for a certain purpose, a certain work to do. So by the end of the day, we don't want to do what other like the things that we don't want to do, the things that other people should be doing, and not you, but end up doing. Okay, so it's a moment of being authentic to yourself, connecting to what you are really called for. What is that calling, your mission that is set apart for you to do, the job that you can only do and that you may really do it. Okay? And other things that it's not in your plate or should not be in your plate, may you will be able to really let it go. Okay? So you can take time, or you can like screenshot that so you can be able to like use it, whatever desires you want to pursue or decisions you want to make. You can evaluate if that's truly what you want, or just being influenced by other things other than you really wanting to do it. Okay, so there's also like two columns here, like you can things that you do list things that you do that you don't want to do, or things you want to do but don't. Okay, you can be able to use that to evaluate it. And then at the other side, you can describe in what way, if any, you are choosing to do things because of someone else. So if there is like things you want to do or you don't want to do, you can be able to determine, is it because you really want to or because of someone else? Okay, that is a toolkit that can help you identify it. Now moving forward, if your life is a movie, like if you enjoy watching movies, okay, so if that's your life, then can you determine if there is like any part of the screenplay or the whole clips, no? Is there a part in there that you are like allowing other people to write for you? Okay, is there a particular, if it is a movie, is there a particular screenplay that you are allowing people to write it for you? Okay, so I urge you to strongly consider whether you are willing to continue, like in that situation, to allow other people to limit your life. And it is for you to decide. Again, that is your life, but may you will be able to really reflect on the things that you really want to do so you can be able to pursue it as you still have your days here on earth. Okay, so this is another part that you can also use to reflect further, so you can check off any area in which you are willing to allow others to control your life. Okay, you can, in this part, you can really be honest with yourself. You can take a screenshot right now. So after this talk, you can further reflect. So you can be honest with yourself if you are not willing, but you find you are doing it anyway. Okay, yun yung concept ng part ng discussion na ito. You can be able to determine if you are not willing to allow other people to control that part, yet you are doing it anyway. Okay? You are you willing to make this change? Meaning to say, if you are in that situation, ayaw mo naman talaga, but so parang walang rejection, parang hindi ka mag-guilty, ganun. You're just like allowing other people to control it anyway. And the next question, are you willing to make this change, to take back your power over your life and start to really be accountable with the decisions that you are making? Okay, so by the end of the day, you are the best person who knows what truly matters to you. So that's why you are the best person as well to really pursue and focus on what you really want so you can live a life according to how you see it, according to your calling, how you receive it in your heart, your mission as you receive it in your heart, your vision, your goals in life, your objectives in life, so things that matters to you. You are the best and the only person who knows it too well. Okay, and if it is not connecting yet, you can always talk to a professional certified life coach. You can get in touch with our tribe so we can be able to help you in the process, because by the end of the day, you are the best person to really connect with it, to know it, so you can be able to pursue it. Okay, so if it's not clear, if there's so much clutters, if it's confusing, and if it's making you doubt in really pursuing what you really want in life, then it's time to connect with a professional certified life coach to get the help that you deserve. Okay, so again, this part here, you can check off. All right. So few things here. It says what I do for a living, who I date or marry, where I live, what I wear or look like, how I spend my time, how I raise my children, what I believe, what I say, whether or not I have what I want in life, whether or not I reach my potential. So again, this part here, check off any area in which you are willing to allow others to control your life. And then also be honest with yourself. Again, if you're not willing, but you find you are doing it anyway, and then the next thing that you have to decide, if this is your situation, are you willing to take this change to take back your power? It's yours for the taking. Okay? All right, so before we will end, at any given moment, you have the power to say this is not how the story is going to end. If, okay, you are in that situation that it's no longer making sense in your end, and you are in that position to to change it, like you are very willing to change it because it's no longer connecting to you with the kind of life that you are living, or it's not it's not something that you want to do moving forward. It's not something that you want to, like, you want to live life in the next years to come. It's okay, like, that's a great moment to reflect. It's a great moment as well to be aware with what's not connecting, so you can be able to decide and move towards the kind of life that you really want. So you have that power. Okay, you have that power to say no. It's no longer working for you. You have that power to decide that you want to transition. Okay, you have that power to also like decide not to move. All right, but if it is not the kind of story that you want to end your life with, then it's time to really connect with a professional certified life coach to really discover what you truly want in life. Okay, so we believe in life coaching, we believe that you are the expert. You exactly know what you really want, but sometimes it's buried there for the longest time because of so many reasons as well. That at some point it buried that down the things that you really want in life, the things that you are like you feel strongly connected with. Okay, but it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be long, it doesn't have to continue that way. You have the power right now to decide for yourself which path you want to go, and going to that path, especially if it is something that you really want to pursue in life, like it's that is it a dream, is it a goal, is it something that you want to live life before you will die, then it's time to take this moment to really reflect on what is that picture of the kind of life that you want before leaving earth. What is that picture? What is that picture? What is, how are you seeing it? Okay, so you can as you journey with that process, you need not to be alone, especially if there's so much in your mind and so much in your emotions that you cannot really see it clearly yet. Okay, you don't have to be alone in the process in discovering yourself, in discovering who you really are, in discovering the things that matters to you. Okay, or the things that you want to really pursue. You don't have to be alone, but you just have to reach out. Okay, to reach out to a professional certified life coach to help you in the whole process of discovering you. Okay, so there's like, if you are able to listen to this talk, then you know for sure in your heart that the right moment has come. All you need to do is really take that action for the kind of life that you want. Okay, so as we wrap up, in connection with the things that you want to pursue, your calling, your self encounter process, your mission in life, we want to also invite you to take a moment and see if this is what you want. All right, so if you are that person who is like, you are called to coach, also want to do what we're doing. Okay, so again, coaching is a skill to be learned by everyone, but there are people who are truly called to coach. So we believe life coaching is a calling. So if this is like you, like if you truly, it is resounding in your heart that this is what you want to do, aside from really empowering yourself, but allowing yourself that as you get empowered, you overflow and you also empower other people around you. If that is you, then connect with me at 0917-586-1661 to know more about life coaching and the life coach certification program, so you could be a decision away from the end of your energy wasting with everything that ain't working for you. So definitely it is easier said than done, but you'll never know until you make the decision to take action. So we have a certification, a life coach certification class on February 19 and 23. If this is like something that you want to pursue for yourself, for your family, for the people around you, then do get in touch with me. All right. And then we also have like if life coach certification class is something that you want to dig more, then I am inviting you. We have this life coaching 101. Okay, it is an introduction. So this is a virtual class happening every Sunday at 1 p.m. There's a learning fee of 999 pesos, but you will be able to learn about introduction to professional life coach certification program, what is a life coach, and why everybody needs one. Okay, this is also a class where you will be able to know coaching industry synopsis, coaching and the industry practice, and what does it take to be a professional or a successful professional life coach. So all of this you will learn at Life Coaching 101. This is an introduction about life coaching. Okay, so um, before I will end, all right, so I want to invite everybody who's able to listen to this talk this morning. Join the Money Coaching Workshop for Financial Confidence by Master Coach A for like this is the last Wednesday. So you can be able to understand the key principles that you can use to create self made wealth. So you can discover how to employ money coaching cards in learning amazing set of mindsets and tools that has taken countless of individuals to a state of bliss, starting with healthy view on money. So this is like happening tonight at 7 p.m. So you can register if we can provide you a link in the comment box so you can be able to register or message us at Life Coach Philippines or at 0917-586-1661 so we can help you in the registration process. So hopefully we will be seeing you tonight. That's 7 p.m. No, there's like a Zoom link so you can be able to like join this coaching workshop. So looking forward to see you there. Okay, so again, thank you so much for spending your time with me on a Wednesday morning. So, as we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, Decaf Coffee Republic, again located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitoyo, Pasig City, just across Bayanihan Center. So, our coaching hub is open physically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24 by 7, and we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day, any day of the week. So just connect with me through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next week, same day, same time. Love, bam, boom. Thank you. Bye bye.